Hi Taurus, welcome to the Crystal Vein. My name is Heather. This will be your March 2021 tarot reading. I have pre-shuffled the cards just to save a little bit of time in the beginning. If you would prefer to watch me shuffle them on camera, make sure you make a note of that in the comments down below. This is a general reading, Taurus, which means that the messages are not going to resonate for all of you. So be sure to check out your moon and rising sign readings as well. And also the messages may resonate differently for each of you. So for example, for some of you this could be in the area of your money, career, finance, where for others of you it could be in your relationships. So Taurus, I've pulled cards for the overall energy for the month of March, and then I've pulled 4 cards for the first half of the month with clarifiers, and then cards for the last half of the month with clarifiers, and I pulled an animal speak rune to wrap up the reading for your animal energies for the month. So Taurus, it looks like this is actually a pretty good month for you. There are some challenges, but it looks like the challenges are growth opportunities for you, or opportunities for you to move on from past issues. Your overall energy for the month is the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. With the Wheel of Fortune here, this is really a turning point in your luck and in your fortune. This is really the universe ensuring that divine timing is there, that doors open when they need to be opened for you, for opportunities to come in. And it's kind of like the universe just kind of looking over your shoulder, having your back. And then you have the Two of Cups here, which is really bodes really well for partnerships for this month. So this can be romantic partnerships or relationships. For some of you, this could even be this month, if you're single and you're looking, this could be that soulmate that comes in, that you just meet someone completely unexpectedly and you just have such a deep connection with them. For others of you that are in a relationship, this is a good month for working and deepening that relationship. If there's been any issues in the relationship with communication or anything like that, this is just a really good month for you. There's this flow in your relationships, and this can even represent partnerships as well. So business partnerships, anything, projects that you have on the go, in your personal life that you're working on with friends or someone else, even your relationships with your families, co-workers, colleagues, even bosses as well. And with these 2 cards here, if you were thinking of asking for a raise, this is actually a really good month to do that for you, Taurus. So when we get into the first half of the month here, and do remember that these 2 cards do influence all the other cards throughout the month. So when we get into this first half of the month, we do have Temperance, and it's being clarified by the Page of Swords. So Temperance this is really about you bringing harmony and balance back into your life in some area of your life. So this could be in relationships, again, with you having this, the Two of Cups here, which again can be a new relationship coming in. It can be the next stage in a relationship as well. So it could be like that marriage, the proposal, having a baby, but it does look like there's this balance coming back in some of the area of your life. So it could be relationships, it could be money, career, finance. But I feel like you've had some kind of epiphany or some kind of clarity comes in for you, and that's what allows you to initiate this balance. But it does look like you're seeking balance and harmony here. And you have the King of Wands being clarified by the 5 of Wands here. And so it looks like you also have a lot of ambition this month, especially in the first half of the month with the King of Wands here. You're also very charismatic in this first half of the month. And again, that bodes really well with this Two of Cups and even that Wheel of Fortune. So again, if you're trying to overcome any kind of obstacles, challenges, if there's challenges in relationships, challenges in your work environment, you're naturally charismatic this month, so people are going to be more on board with what it is that you're trying to do. But I also see here, especially in the work environment here, that there could be some challenges or some rivalry from other people in your workplace. If you're going for a promotion or anything like that, you could be finding that there's competition in-house with the company. But I feel like with this King of Wands here, that you would be more successful, and that you'd be successful over any kind of competition here. And next we have the Nine of Wands, and it is being clarified by the Hierophant. So with the Nine of Wands, this is really telling you that whatever you're working towards, whether or not this is in relationships or money, career, finance, there's one final challenge, one final obstacle, and it could be related to whatever this rivalry is, or this obstacle is, or this challenge that comes up here. But there's one final obstacle or challenge that you have to overcome, and the best course of action for you. If you're unsure, make sure that you're seeking advice from someone. But Taurus, the Hierophant is the card of Taurus, so this is really you showing up in your own reading. So this is really about you highlighting your natural skills, talents, and abilities, the things that you are known for, the qualities that you are known for. This is really about you being using conventional wisdom, traditional knowledge, all the skills and tools that you have, putting your head down and just kind of plowing through, and you know, and that's what's going to lead to your success here in any kind of obstacles or challenge, that final push that you need. But you're finishing up the first half of the month with the Star and the High Priestess. So it does look like whatever you are working towards in this first half, you're good by the time we start moving into the second half of the month, you're going to be feeling very optimistic about the progress that you've made in this first 2 weeks here of the month. You're going to have a lot of faith in yourself, believing in yourself, and believing that you can achieve your dreams. And with the High Priestess here as well, this is telling you that use your intuition. That's going to be your strongest resource right now in guiding you in which path to take, what direction to move in, and how to respond to others as well. And again, remember, you have this Wheel of Fortune and you have this Two of Cups here. So as we get into the second half of the month, we start off with the Death card, and it's being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. There's this death to one aspect or area in your life, or aspect of yourself, so you can rebirth and move into something else. That you're taking everything that you've learned, all the obstacles, all the challenges that you've overcome, and you're taking everything that you've learned from those experiences to rebirth and move in a new direction and transform. And it looks like what you're transforming into is where you're in a better place to actually help and offer assistance to those around you. It looks like that's what you want to be able to help your family members. You want to be able to help your friends. You want to maybe even just to the greater community and society at large. You want to be more of an asset to others and do things that are beneficial, not just for yourself, but for others. And that is what you're moving into and transitioning into here. We also have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Ten of Swords. So I feel like whoever it is that you're partnered with, whether or not this is a romantic partner that is supporting you, or this is someone at work in the workplace, a coworker, colleague, a family member that's even supporting you, I feel like someone is giving you advice. And it can be male or female, but I do feel like this is, for many of you, this is going to be an older female figure. Someone who's, and you recognize this by being someone who's very nurturing and supporting. This is someone that can make you feel like you can accomplish any goal, climb any mountain, that kind of an energy. She really makes you feel good about yourself, and even helps you to recognize talents that you didn't even know that you had. And I feel like she's helping you to kind of heal and put to rest through this transformation from death here, anything that was difficult for you, any challenges, any obstacles that were from the past. And it does look like in this last half of the month, you are finally ridding yourself of that and moving on from anything that was difficult and challenging that you have been experiencing the last few months here. Then we move into the Moon, and it's being clarified by the Queen of Swords. So I feel like if there's anything that is hidden, any hidden information, any hidden knowledge, anything, even skill sets that you might have that you weren't even aware that you had, these are coming to the surface now. You're realizing them with this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords really is about truth and clarity, and Swords energy is mental energy, and she's a master of that energy. I'm getting the sense that this is more about you finding out and learning about yourself, and that you are finding out things about yourself that you didn't realize. Dreams, goals, aspirations, skills, talents, and these are coming to the surface, and they're in a very beautiful and lovely way, Taurus, and that and that you can use these going forward. So then we move into the Six of Cups here, and it's being clarified by the Seven of Cups. So this is really a card about nostalgia, people from the past. You could be finding that someone from the past comes back into your life, someone you haven't heard from for a while, but it could even be family members, and close friends. It could even be a coworker you're really close with. But there's this feeling of simpler times, innocence, nostalgia, and you're finding that you're reflecting on things in the past. And I also feel like for some of you too, you could be thinking about things that you wanted to do in the past, and you're bringing them back, almost revitalizing them here with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is all the options that you have. You have so many options, you're not sure which one to choose and which direction to go in. And again, that's where you listen to the High Priestess and just trust that the universe has your back here with this Wheel of Fortune. But so you have all these opportunities or options and you're not sure which one to choose. But I feel like this is, you know, you're bringing back an idea that if this is about money, career, finance, I feel like there was something that you wanted to do in the past, or maybe a path that you started to go down in the past and you kind of stopped for some reason. Whether or not you, if you were in school and you were studying something and you ended up changing directions, maybe you're thinking of going back to that. Could even be about relationships. So if you're single, you could be thinking about somebody from the past too and rekindling an old relationship as well. But it does look like there's all these options. But I do, again, feel like that there's something linked to the past, even if it's a career project, maybe even a hobby that you were thinking that maybe you could use it as a source for extra income. And that's come back. You're revitalizing that. It didn't work in the past, but now there seems to be this opportunity that something can work out now. Going forward, that you once started in the past, and it could even be as you know, even 6 months ago you were thinking about something, but the time just wasn't right, and now it looks like you're going to be going for it here in this last half, and then moving into to April here. And chameleons, they're a very slow moving animal, and you know, they can sit there very patiently, staying very still, blending in with their surroundings, waiting for their prey, waiting for their dinner to come along. But when they do see their prey, they use their tongue, their very long tongue, and it swiftly like flicks out very quickly and catches their prey. So what the chameleon is really telling you, because this attack can occur within a second, it's reminding you to act immediately and quickly when an opportunity does present itself. And I feel like these opportunities are going to be coming up at the end of the month here. So just keep that in mind, Taurus, because when an opportunity does present itself, it's going to be something that you're going to need to take advantage of it and snatch up pretty quickly within a day or two of the opportunity, or it could be lost and gone forever. That's the message of the chameleon. So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and I will see you next time. Take care.